So one of the questions I get asked all the time is, why don't people plan at all? And actually we've seen from a USA Today poll that the number one reason that people cite is actually procrastination. There's always a more fun reason to do something else rather than to deal with hard choices and sometimes difficult conversations. And so 77% of the people in the poll actually said procrastination is the number one reason why people put this off. But there's some other reasons too. So some of the things I hear on a daily basis from folks is, well, you know what, I'm not going to die. And just let me let that sink in for a moment. Yes, we are all going to die at some point. We just don't know when. Another concern I hear is, well, you know, I really don't want to talk about death. I think that if I talk about it, it's going to happen to me sooner, almost like a jinx, or setting yourself up for something bad to happen. Of course, I can't tell you 100% of the time that things aren't going to happen that's negative after you have an estate planning appointment, but I just don't believe that the two have any correlation whatsoever. Another concern here, of course, is cost. You know, this costs a lot of money, and yes, it can cost a lot of money to do an effective estate plan. But the cost of actually failing to plan is way more higher. In fact, it's probably 5 to 7% higher on what you're going to spend if you don't plan appropriately on the front end and then have something happen where we need to go to court and figure it out on the back end. So those are just a few of the reasons why people haven't planned yet: procrastinating, thinking it's too much money, thinking they're never going to die. You know, actually another one, people a lot of times think that they're too young. So, well, you know, I know I'm going to die someday, but it's not going to be for another 20 or 30 years, I'm sure of it. And I know as well as you, if you've watched any type of news or read the newspaper, accidents happen all the time to younger folks as well. So age really has nothing to do with this, but people in their own mind think it does as well. So if you're in one of those categories of people who haven't planned yet, I encourage you to get beyond those concerns so that you too can help protect your family.